Hello and welcome back to Victoria 3. I had to reload an autosave because I started to record the new episode and I was going to conquer Hawaii and I accidentally started a puppet play. So I reloaded and then I had to go back and redo some of our construction stuff and requeue some things that I had queued at the end of the last episode because I did those after the autosave tick. So I just didn't want to waste your time while I went back through all that. So we have restarted and we are now going to conquer Hawaii. We are still waiting on Russia to go into debt or take loans, which is very annoying. But surely it'll happen at some point, right? Like, I mean, A, the AI is bad at this game, and B, they don't have to actually, like, go into debt. They just have to take loans. So all they need to do is have their balance. They just need to get, like, a bad event or something that will make their balance go negative. But the problem is, I said this in the last episode, I don't get an alert when that happens. So I just have to constantly be checking this, which is super frustrating. Oh, by the way, yeah. Also, the autosave point was a couple days before this passed. So we have public health insurance yet again, which is nice. Now, let's go... We can't do compulsory primary school because we have to wait 5 months before we're allowed to try that again. We could do women in the workplace, plus 10% workforce ratio, but minus 5% birth rate, or plus 15% workforce ratio, plus 33% dependent enfranchisement, minus 5% birth rate. Well, obviously we want to give women the right to vote. So, let's go ahead and start working on that. This is being remedied. Iron is being remedied. Or, wood is being remedied, excuse me. Iron is not being remedied. Jesus. It's just so much. It's so much iron that we always need. We're gonna do it again. We'll put you at max. We'll probably add like 5 here, at least 5 there, 10 there, and then eventually we'll get the compression ignition and be able to put diesel engines in our iron mines. Eventually. Whoa. Okay, path to socialism complete, apparently. I haven't been, like, really looking at our dynamic journal entries. Triumph of the trade unions. With socialist ideas sweeping across the United States, Edward Ligon of the trade unions has been appointed to a leading position in the government. There is sufficient momentum for a rapid policy change. Okay, well, he's been president for a while. Oh, no, this is a different guy. The other guy must have died. Yeah, at the end of the last episode, a politician had died, so I bet that he died. And this is the new guy. And that's good, because the other guy was the bandit, which was reducing our... He was doing something annoying. And I wanted him to die. So now we can get basically a free law that the socialists support. There is sufficient momentum for a rapid policy change. The proletariat is everywhere, assuming a threatening attitude, and are beginning to count the ranks of their enemy, far weaker in numbers than themselves, and to demand the actualization of their rights. All people and all men are filled with a kind of premonition, and everyone whose vital organs are not paralyzed faces with shuddering expectation. Okay, hold on, sorry. Everyone whose vital organs are not paralyzed faces with shuddering expectation the approaching future, which will utter the redeeming word. Which, it's so weird that our country is like so radically socialist. I'm not even trying to promote that. I'm just trying to be like a normal like social democracy, like market capitalist, all that shit. So we could either instantly pass wage subsidies in welfare laws, which we currently have none. So we would go from none to the second highest level, which maybe we could go to regulatory bodies instead of labor rights. Where are you? Here. And so yeah, instead of start from abolish, that's actually probably what I'm going to do, because that would give us the workplace safety institution would unlock some new production methods. If you'll lock for me, please. Free peasants for subsistence farms. And it will lower dangerous working conditions. Or we could pass laws protecting trade unions. The trade unions will always select vanguardist communist or anarchist leaders, and they get a new communist government for 5 years giving... No, we don't need that. So I'm going to go for the labor rights. So now we automatically get regulatory bodies, which is good. And we also really need to go for guaranteed liberties at some point. The intelligentsia are the only people who support this, though. And they're not currently in the government, which is annoying. but we are gaining loyalists and losing radicals, so that's really nice. We're completing all these journal entries without even looking at them. The recent expansion of the power plants in New York has inspired faith in the future of where in a future where all of the United States is electrified. Unlimited power! Or we could get 4K technology on electric railways. I wish it was a different electric tech, but that's okay. Steam turbine. That's really good. Yeah, I'll take the tech progress, because that's more permanent. Speaking of which, what's our innovation, and does it look likely that we'll be able to finish, like, all of the tech? We still have a lot of military tech. We've kind of slowed down significantly on the military front. I want to expand our universities a little bit more. Just because I really want to make sure we get through all of the tech by the end of the game for the achievement. So, there we go. I was like, why aren't you pulling up? Let's get you to level 10. Let's get you to... Then let's pull up this. We'll get you to, like, level 3. We'll put a university in South Cameroon. No, because then it's like a university like produces qualifications, which I'm not really going to be using in that area. We'll put Duke down. We'll put Oklahoma State and Oklahoma University down. Basically, anywhere like over 100K, I want you to have at least like a level 1 university. Let's go. Let's check on Russia. Nope. Please. Please. Oh yeah, I forgot we were potentially conquering Hawaii. And by potentially, I mean definitely. I'm assuming you have no army. You could conscript up to 2 battalions. So I just need to mobilize my smallest army here. Oh my god, this is bugged. So because... So this is just like forever. For the rest of the game, he's ruined. Because Isaac Hull died on a expedition, but not really. Like, the expedition finished, and Isaac Hull instantly died because he was 100 years old. And the game replaced him with Seth Wad. So now the game thinks Seth Wad's on an expedition that doesn't exist. So he's just... I can never use my troops in Indonesia. That's super cool. But whatever. So, I guess we're going to mobilize. It doesn't really matter. We could grab... No, let's just take our Pacific Coast troops. They're the closest. Montana has low market access. Hello. New York needs another railway, of course. Pennsylvania needs another railway, of course. War with Hawaii has broken out. No one came to help them. I honestly wasn't even checking, so that's really good. Please don't crash. Like, I don't even know where to click to avoid the game crashing at this point. We have a Pacific Coast, so yeah, let's do that. And away we go. Austria, Mexico interests. Austria's interested in Oceania. So Austria was probably thinking about intervening and decided not to. Rubber discovered in Guatemala? Please. The AI is really bad at taking advantage of new resources. It also just showed up, so I doubt that they're going to be building that anytime soon. But we are raking in the money now. I'm tempted to try it. Let's see what this does to our... Now, iron... We're building all of this iron, and it's not going to be used. So actually, I'm going to cancel all the iron. All right. So let's see here. What's expensive? Steel and glass, as always. So now let's I'm sure we're going to have to cancel, yeah, all of these trade routes that we have for steel and glass. We are importing glass, right? Or is this... okay, hold on. Normally an orange is an export. Route Loire to New York. So that this says Loire to New York. That makes me think that it's coming from France to New York, right? But then it says price impact of glass on the American market is making it more expensive, which makes me think we're exporting it. So I don't know what the hell's going on. And then let me look at steel. The United States is importing 0 steel. Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, we're gonna. I don't care if it's profitable. We're canceling all of our exports of glass and steel. Dude, why is it doing this? There we go. So that should instantly make it significantly... Oh. I lied. Tools also. I don't really want to... Okay, we're importing tools. That's fine. Serbians are moving to the Ivory Coast. I don't care. I'm here to tell you right now. We don't care. Universities are being built. Market prices. Let's check out. We can remedy this without building new. Yeah, none of our. The only people making luxury clothes are South Carolina. We can make North Carolina also make some luxury clothes, and use some rubber and silk while we're at it, and maybe like do that. Electricity is very expensive. So let's get some more power plants. Porcelain. Let's look. I mean, I don't really want to make porcelain because that's just going to take away from our glass production, is the problem. Who's making porcelain? Let's at least get you onto bone china, if you are making porcelain. And then I want to expand the ones not making porcelain, aka Ohio. What do you mean there's not enough qualified people? What's the population of Ohio looking like? 1.5 million. There's 116k peasants. I promise you there's enough qualified people to work in your giga glass factory. Wine, liquor. Let's just expand the food industries, I guess. Like, what's the price of groceries? High. So, let's get you up to 5. 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 No point in repeating it over and over again. I didn't realize our food industry was so, like, threadbare here. We're gonna, I mean, this is a lot. That's a lot. Let's calm down and see how that does. But they're extremely profitable. Other than that, we should be making some more shipbuilding. Alabama's... Why are you not making any money? I mean, steel is expensive. I understand that. You're not making any money because I assume paper is pretty cheap. Yeah, that's honestly fine with me. You're not making any money either. You make some military ships. That should help you out. Yeah, do that. Arts. Go up to photographic art. I mean, this doesn't really matter, but sure. We could produce more services, which would improve our standard of living, but would be expensive for the government, and make glass and steel more expensive, which I really, 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 really don't want to do. So I could instead make coal and electricity more expensive. I don't really want to make electricity more expensive, though. I could just make transportation more expensive, but that would also get rid of 90,000 jobs, apparently. So no thanks. Yeah, let's start there, and see how our construction costs adjust. Sweden has subjugated whoever they were subjugating over here, Margentine. Is this... Yeah, we have... Or in the process of conquering all of Hawaii. Hawaii has now been fully occupied, which means we can... but honestly, if we're going to be only rocking minus 50k a week, I'm totally fine existing right here for now. And this is without our investment pool really doing anything because they're not investing in universities. Look at that. Only Nevada and Utah and kind of Idaho are struggling at the moment in terms of the contiguous United States and British Columbia. Expensive government goods. Yeah, coal is expensive. We could always stand to build some more coal mines, probably. Rubber is expensive. That is not shocking at all. Alright, let's just let this run for a little bit. See, now we've got 8 pages and it's going to go away in a week. Steel construction is so much better if you can just make it so you can afford it. And now here comes the investment pool. Now the problem is we're going to drain our investment pool pretty quickly, which is what happened last time, and then you all saw we blew through 40 million pounds. Look, it's round 17 over here. Oh! Are you in debt? Are you taking loans, you piece of shit? But I'm not at peace. And they're also not at... They have to be at peace! Son of a bitch! Okay, but we're going to be at peace in about 5 seconds. Come on. We have conquered the Hawaiian Islands. I don't think there's any way that this is ever going to become a Yankee homeland, so let's just go ahead and begin the very slow process of incorporating you. Logging camp. Do that. I want to look at my fish in general. Whoa. Okay. That's a lot. But the plantations tend to all be kind of the same. So I'm not looking at plantations. I'm looking at farms. I want you on fertilizers. And I want you on slaughterhouses. Tools. We have a shortage of tools. Oh, wait, no. I bet that's just Hawaii. Because they don't have market access. Yeah, our tools are... I mean, we could use a few more tools, don't get me wrong. But first of all, let's look at my tooling industry just to make sure there's no way we could squeeze a little bit out without building more. Am I blind? No, there's not. So, let's build like 5 more tools. And then let's get a port going in Hawaii, because I imagine your infrastructure is, yeah. And all of this is because of your turmoil, which is dramatically reducing your infrastructure. You're using... So you normally have 5... You have 12.5. So you normally are like basically breaking even. I'll go ahead and build 1 more port, just to force you over the line whenever this gets there. But again, we need to let our queue kind of bleed dry here. I think we're in a very good spot. For now, in terms of like the size of our construction sector, we've got 60 total. We might want to expand it a little bit later, but our investment pool is eventually going to run out because we're draining faster than we can put in. Also, let's see how our rich people, they're doing okay. You know, they're paying a lot in taxes. Even our poor people are paying not an insignificant amount in taxes, but they're all significantly over their minimum expected standard of living. Yes! This is good. This is very good. Because now I can conquer you instantly. Now, it's probably about time, by the way, that I build some barracks in Africa. Like, let's get... I already have 5 in South Cameroon. Let's get 5 in Gabon, 5 in Kenya. And let's hire a African general. Sure. And let's get you... No, that wasn't the guy I wanted to mobilize. I meant to mobilize Norbane Bankhead, but whatever. I guess we're mobilizing Cornelius... What's his name? but whatever. As long as the teleportation exploit is in the game, like there's no reason not to use it. And it makes having local battalions kind of meaningless, because the whole point of having a local battalion is that they'll get to the front line faster. Low market access, good God. All of these are like at 99% though. So we'll come back to that in a second. A secession movement is possible in Hawaii. You know, that makes sense. But we'll deal with that when it comes, which is going to be never, to be honest with you. But John Calhoun died? That man was still alive? In 1876? I guess that makes sense. It feels later than it is. You know, in real life, the Civil War had only ended 12 years ago. But it feels like a billion light years ago, because... And I know light years are distance of, or a measure of distance, well, whatever. Rural folk, -2. Industrialists, -2. I will make the industrialists upset. Can you go back down to under 5%? Oh, wait, no, you never were. It's the... But I would love it if you would go down under 5%, so you could... I mean, 100% radicals from discrimination, we don't have anyone being discriminated against, so that doesn't matter. But -10% influence is kind of annoying, I guess. Hey, Russia, are you taking out loans? Just a question. Goldfields in California have been depleted. That sucks. I'm honestly tempted... I don't want California to lose any migration attraction, so I'm gonna say you can't leave. We'll deal with some radicals, but I'm not worried about a civil war, and I need California to stay attracting people. Speaking of which, you're up to 1.8 million. You were like at 300,000 when we found you. You're up to 4.5 million. All right, this is beautiful. Now we're gonna be printing even more money. Look at our innovation. It's like doubled because I built so many universities. Let's get... Oh my god, this music. Let's do that. While we can afford it, I'm going to upgrade all of these to the max level, and then we'll deal with the bureaucracy shortfall later. Central planning... Multilateral alliances would be nice, but we don't have any allies. Don't we have Peru, Bolivia, or something? We had them at one point. I'm going to go for telephone, I guess. Because now... Actually, no, I'm going to go for central planning first. And then telephone. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Speaking of which, let's see if we can grab... Nope. Hey, you want to join my market? You're not super far off. Plus 65 minus 130. I mean, it's not close either. It's because we're infamous. And you're not adjacent to us. Whatever. Speaking of us being infamous, I think it's about time we start to... Oh, I think because we have this diplomatic play going on, we can't. But Mexico is next. Backroom dealings exposed. Come on, man. Please. You're... Whoa, whoa, whoa! The leader of the industrialists is a woman. And she's a feminist, which makes sense. So I can make her lose... I don't want that because I want feminist ideas to pass. So I guess I'm just going to eat the bureaucracy, which is annoying. But we're also going to have to give up on this for now and come back to it like in a year. Which means maybe we go for poor laws. Probably where we're going to go next. Or compulsory primary school. We'll start there. Again, we've failed there before. I want to check on DC. Do you have enough people? Nope. Are you fully staffed, though? You are. That's all I really care about. Are you fully staffed? You are. Are you fully staffed? Yes. Okay. So where are we going to squeeze out our bureaucracy? I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. They gave up. I think, right? Now, the map isn't updating. There we go. So now we can establish some more colonies. Cool, cool, cool. Over here, what do we got? Coal. What's the price of dye? Dye is super... Oh, wait, because you don't have any market access. What about... Okay, let me look at over here, though, to see like what the actual price of dye is. Dye is still very high. Do you have market access? You do. Is dye really that expensive? Rubber's super expensive. But dye... Am I blind? Clothes, coal. Where's dye? It's like not even... Oh, it's... Oh, I thought that was liquor for some reason. Yeah, dye is crazy expensive. Okay, well, first of all, sure. Do that. How many people do you have, by the way? 31k. You have 94k. So I'll add, like, 5 here. And then I'll also add... I'm assuming you're going to need some infrastructure. Well, you get Lake Victoria, which gives you a bonus. So yeah, you don't really need any right now. You might need 1 railway. We'll see. I would really love it if we would get a colonial uprising over here. I think all of our ticks have changed. Yeah, so now we're colonizing very quickly. And I don't... It doesn't look like Great Britain... Yeah, the Netherlands are making 0 progress with the Dutch East Indies, and Great Britain looks like they still haven't... Yeah, they haven't researched malaria prevention. So we're beating them. What about the French? They have a huge advantage. Portugal... Oh, you piece of shit. So Portugal, A, has researched malaria prevention. France has not. But they're still researching fast because they have... Oh, no! They don't, because they have a new leader. No, they don't. Yeah, they do. They just looks exactly the same. This is Ferdinand Philippe d'Orléans. So they've gone back to the Orléans. Oh wait, no. I was thinking of the Bourbon. Never mind. Ignore me. But they don't have the plus 40% colonial growth speed, but now Portugal does. Queen Maria de Bragança. Excuse me. So Portugal's growing very quickly, but they're thankfully only colonizing here and here, which I don't super care about, but that is kind of annoying. Speaking of which, let's see. They do still have Queen Victoria. In my Austria game, Britain has had 3 civil wars. They've had so many... They've all had empresses, which is funny. I don't know if that's like hard-coded into the UK because of the whole game's called Victoria, like they want them to have a female ruler. But there's been 4 different Great Britons. They've all had queens and empresses, and they just keep replacing each other. Victoria got replaced in like the 1840s in my game and was never heard from again. Now we can go after Mexico. By the way, I want to conquer... I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess. Like, do any of you have like any particularly interesting resources? I kind of doubt it. You have some gold mines. The AI doesn't use their gold mines, even though it's literally free money. But we'll start over those. And then, looks like you have some defensive packs that I could take advantage of if you back down, which is nice. But what I really want is Sinaloa, Durango, Zacatecas, Bajío, Veracruz, and Mexico. I think that's everything. Also, we're over 100. So this actually, we might be reloading an autosave here. We'll see. I don't like save scumming. Like, I don't want to just, like, permanently avoid conflict. Every other Paradox game I play on Iron Man, but Victoria 3 I've yet to play on Iron Man because this game is hard as fuck. Or at least, like, relative to other Paradox games. Obviously, we haven't really struggled that much so far. American Congo has some rubber. Cool. Please, no one else join. So Russia and Spain and Naples are all leaning Mexico. That's fine. I think I could handle any of those. Now, multiple joined, that could be annoying. I mean, Naples isn't even like a thing. Honestly, neither is Spain. It's really just Russia I would be worried about, and that would let us take. Russia has joined. You know what, motherfucker? I don't have enough maneuvers. Oh my god. Okay, well, you're about to see a transoceanic showdown. This is our first war with a great power. I'm not reloading. I think we could easily... Well, okay, I don't want to say easily. First of all, they're still in a war with Prussia, which is very nice for us. And I think we can win. What is your... You have 347 battalions versus our 175. So you significantly outnumber us. But what about the quality of your troops? Where's... this is what I want. I don't know why I always look at their capital, but I do. You have line infantry, shrapnel artillery. So yeah, we're better than you. We have skirmish infantry, shrapnel artillery, bicycle messengers. And we could already have trench infantry if I really had pushed for it. And in that case, we would just absolutely mop the floor with them. Like, we would take, like, no casualties and just kill them by the thousands. It wouldn't even be fair. But I still feel perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and mobilize everyone. We have the war chest built up, and that'll be the end of this episode. You'll have to wait until next time to see what happens. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying this content, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.